Hello, welcome to Happy Little Yarn, episode 94. My name is Amy. I come to you from Leesburg, Georgia, and this is my little channel where I like to talk about my knitting. Yay! Today is Friday the 13th. September. Is it September? Yeah, September 13th, 2024. I find that Friday the 13th are usually good luck. I have coffee, steaming up my glasses. Get you something delicious to drink. Join me. Today is a lucky day, let me tell you. Friday the 13th. Something good always happens on Friday the 13th. I don't know why, but it does. I met my husband on Friday the 13th. We had our first meet on a Friday the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, back in 1998. So, fun fact. Hope something good happens for you on Friday the 13th. Today I have one whip. Well, actually like a lot of whips, but we're just going to talk about one that I've been working on. I have a question on what I should finish next. And that's not going to be a long episode. It's going to be a short one. I don't have anything else planned. I didn't have time to do anything this morning as far as planning for this little episode, but I thought I'd still come to you with a little bit of content because I have been knitting this week, just not a lot of progress. Progress to me, but you know. Oh, and I want to thank everybody for last weekend. Last weekend's shop update was a huge success. I really appreciate it. I sold all but 2 bags. There's 2 pastel Halloween bags still in the shop. I don't have it with me to show, do I? No. I think I have them stowed away in a Tupperware box in the closet. That's where I keep all my finished objects that I sew, that I plan on selling. So, if you want to see what I have left from the shop update, go to happylittleyarn.com, and that's what's left. Okay. I'm not sewing this weekend. I'm going to take this weekend off from sewing and finish up my California, oh God, what's it called? California sweater? Oh Lord, I forgot. It's not good. Okay, but first, let me show you what you haven't seen before. I just casted this on last week, probably last Saturday or Sunday, and I'm almost finished, believe it or not. I casted on an Enchanted evening cap, and if you don't know what pattern that is, oh, and by the way, I have a lot of new subscribers, so welcome to the channel if you are new. Thank you for joining me. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to watch me again. I really do appreciate it. But the Enchanted evening cap is a pattern by me. I don't know how you find it on Ravelry besides typing in Enchanted evening cap, but it's a double brimmed hat. Looks a little something like this. I'm on the decreases right now. I'm going to do this one with a ponytail hole because, you know, I rock the messy bun. But I've got the double brim finished. See, it's all stockinette. So if you want a mindless knit, this is a good one because all you do is knit, 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 knit. The only thing you have to think about is after like 6 inches, you pick up the cast on edge to do the double brim. But really, that's just like a 3-needle bind off in a way. But you don't bind off, you just keep knitting. I don't know. I explained it in the pattern better than I can explain it in person. But it's a free pattern on Ravelry, Enchanted Evening Cap by me. And I'm using yarn by Tasha of Desert Borealis. That's her ball band. And this colorway set is called With You, and it's on her Succulent Sock 75-25, and it's 5 20-gram minis, 4-ply, 425 yards total. And I have I used all of the first color because I did the bottom part of the double brim all in the first color, and it carried over to the double brim on the front. But I have a lot of yarn left. This is the one I'm currently using, but I'm doing 14 rows. Oh, this is a fingering weight hat. This is not the DK weight hat that I have on Ravelry. The one on Ravelry, I don't know how many rows you would do. I don't know. But on the fingering weight version that I'm doing 14 rows of each color. Besides the first one, I just used all the first color. But the other 4, I'm doing 14 rows of each. And it's gotten me almost an entire hat. I want to see how much yarn I use. I know, like, I'm going to say there's probably 10 grams left of this mini from after using 14 rows worth. No, it's 14 grams left. So if you have a five 10 gram minis, once I get this pattern written up for the fingering weight, you can make a scrappy or a faded enchanted evening cap. I'll try to remember to write down how many rows I did of each color. But yep, that's the enchanted evening cap. It's got color 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm on the 5th one now. And I put these markers in for my decreases because sometimes I forget if I'm on an increase or a decrease row. And like last night, I got tired, I wanted to go to bed, so it's good just to have them there for decreasing. But it's to the point where I can try it on for you. I think it looks good. I haven't really tried it on and looked in the mirror, but that's what it'll look like. I'm almost to the point where I can bind off. But yeah, I like it to cover my ears, so it's going to be a good length. I've got about a 1/2 inch left to do, so maybe a few more rows. Yeah, so about 14 rows of each color makes you a hat. You just have to consider the underside of the double brimmed when you go to do a fingering weight hat. I don't know if DK weight would be the same. Like, you know how you get 20 grams of DK weight, it's like 49 yards? I don't know if that would knit up to be the same as, I'm going to have to try that one day. I will test that thought out. Because I don't know how far DK minis will take you in a hat versus fingering weight minis. So, that is my first whip. Living in my precious Amie Marie Knits bag. Japanese knot bag, I think she called it. But I will link her shop below. My friend Amber. See, I've been using this bag for this hat. This is a perfect bag for an enchanted evening cap. And you just do like this. And it's ready to go. Perfect. Up next, I'm going to finish my California sweater. That's why it's called California sweater. I think it comes out this weekend or next weekend. It's going to be by Leslie Howard of Knit California, but it's called the California sweater. I've got this much yarn left after I finish knitting the body of the sweater. If you're new here, I'm test knitting the California sweater. I tried it on last week, but I'm not going to try it on this week because I have a pajama top on, big baggy sweatshirt. That is the 2022 Lemonade Shop Advent that I used to make the sweater. I did, I think it was 5 rows And then when I got to the bottom, I saw I wasn't going to have enough, so I switched to 8 rows of each color. I did 5 rows from like this point, and then I started doing 8 rows of each color. So I'm going to start the sleeves this weekend. I just took a week off from it because I was getting burnt out. And that hat really helped me because it was a fast, quick project. Even though it was fingering weight, it's still a quick hat to knit up. And I'm going to use this for the collar of the California sweater. It's like a minty white. I was going to use cream mixed with the mohair that I used to knit the entire sweater, but I think I'm going to use this minty white from Stress Knits. It's called Mo Mint. I think I want to mix them together and knit this collar on. I hope 80 yards is enough. If not, I'll think of something. But the sleeves will be faded, and these ends will be dealt with another time. You know, my friend Andrea, the cat lady, she made a video one time on, I think it was her, on braiding your ends. I don't know. I think I should try braiding my ends. I think I'd feel better if I did weave them in a little bit first and then maybe braiding them. I don't know. I don't know. I will think about it. But these are all my minis. I'm excited to get this finished. And I have a question on what I should knit after I finish the California sweater. I'm going to ask y'all what y'all want to see me finish, or what you think I should finish. And one is very close to being done. And the other one, I still have a ways to go, and I did on it. But first off, I was thinking I would like to finish the Great Garter Bomber, which I knit about this time last year. I have so many ends everywhere from that California sweater. This is the Great Garter Bomber by Amanda Lee. Is that her? Yeah, that's her name, Amanda Lee. Or her Instagram is Lovely by Lee, I think. Let me see if I can scooch back. I knit this whole thing. All I have left to do, I think I did the button band on one side. And I'll put a picture of the Great Garter Bomber right here so you can see what I am working with here. I think I knit the 4X or the 3X. I can't remember now. I'll have to look back up my notes. But this is it. It's in the colorway Kenobi by Madeline Tosh. And a base that is discontinued. It's a DK weight garter stitch bomber jacket, basically. And I got both sleeves on. It fits. I guess. I haven't tried it on in a while. I would try it on, but I got like a oversized sweatshirt on, so it would look weird. But all I have left to do is this side of the button band and the shawl collar around the top part of the neck. So I don't have much to go, and then I have the buttons to consider. I have the buttons, I just don't know where they are at the moment. They're probably in my craft room closet. But yeah, I still have to weave in some ends. But this is one of the whips that I want to finish up, but I don't know what I should do next. So this is the Great Garter Bomber. Let me know if you think I should finish that next, or should I tackle, this one hasn't been languishing that long. If you remember the spider scare from weeks ago, the neon Douglas Cardi. Okay, I'm paranoid of this sweater now because I feel like there's a spider on it. If you don't remember what I'm talking about, I'll try to put a clip right here of what I'm talking about, if I can find it. But, let's see. Nope, no spiders. I was honestly looking for spiders before I looked for anything else. But this is the Douglas Cardi by Andrea Mowry. I think I'm knitting the size 4X or 3X. I can't remember either. I have to look at my notes. But it's all knit out of Pretty Twisted Yarns in her Blacklight collection. And I'm doing black ribbing. It'll be on the shawl collar, the ends of the sleeves, and the bottom, as you can see here. Working with black yarn is crazy, but this is a DK weight cardigan too. But I did on this one. When I did the 3-needle bind off, it was going great. Beautiful, right? Just beautiful. Did a great job. Pat on the back. And then I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't do such a great job. The seam is on the outside, so I have to unpick that 3-needle bind off from the right shoulder and then finish it. After I do that, it should be fine. But I'm thinking I might want to finish the garter bomber, the Great Garter Bomber first. And I'll put if I haven't already, I'll put a picture of the Douglas Cardi, what it's supposed to look like on the side here. But what do y'all think? Douglas Cardi, finish it up, pull out my air, put in the sleeves and the shawl collar and be done? Or should I do the Great Garter Bomber? Y'all let me know, because I'm torn between these two garments. The Great Garter Bomber is squishy and beautiful, and I think it would go with everything. But this is fun, and it looks so cozy, and I would wear it all the time. I'd wear them both all the time, but I'm not certain which one I should finish next. I want to get that California sweater knocked out and up on Ravelry. And I want to finish. I've become a garment knitter. Who would have thought? Over the past few years, I've really become more prone to want to work on a garment than anything else. I don't know why. But that's all I've got to show you today. I have no acquisitions, I don't think. Let me look. Any acquisitions? No. Nothing that I can see. And I don't have a crafter spotlight ready for today. I did have somebody in mind, but I think she's going to upload again this weekend, so I'm going to give her a week, and then I'll talk about her next weekend. Or next week, whenever I record again. But nope, I have nothing left on my spreadsheet that I have to talk about. I haven't updated spreadsheets. I'm going to work on Stitch Quest this weekend, and I'm going to knit the California sweater, and that's the plan this weekend. It's going to be very low-key and fun. So, in life, not much happened this week. The week went by relatively fast. I did work on Stitch Quest a little bit this week. I'm going to try to have the outline finished this weekend. And I've got so many thoughts, I just don't know how to express them on paper. Like, I'm writing all this out. If you go to Stitch Quest on Ravelry, the group, you'll see where I have an introductory, like, intro to Stitch Quest on the main page. And then I have a thread for the prologue, kind of an introduction to the world. So, tying all that together with my thoughts and explaining what happens next, it's really hard to do. In fact, I've been wanting to work on it this week, but I don't know how to get on Google documents on my iPad. So I haven't had a laptop in a long time, so I bought me a little like home laptop. It's going to come in tomorrow. So I think that'll be a game changer when it comes to Stitch Quest and like working on all these spreadsheets and documents I like to do, because I don't know how to use an iPad. I really don't. The only thing I know how to use it for is YouTube and Netflix. So Apples are beyond me. I'm an Android girl. I just am. So on that note, oh, and my laptop is pink. It's like a light pink. It's going to be so pretty. It's going to be like that color pink right there. Like a dusty light pink. I really like pastels lately. So that'll be fun. I'm going to start working on that this weekend on the sofa. Because working in here on the computer feels like work sometimes. And after I work all day, I don't want to come home and get on a desk computer. I want to just get on the sofa. So that laptop will be a game changer. It comes in tomorrow and I'm very excited. I'm excited for Stitch Quest 2025, honestly. If you're new here, Stitch Quest is a fantasy themed knit along or crochet along that I'm hosting with Andrea of the Cat Lady over on Ravelry. We have a bag maker, Katie's Randomness. We have a yarn dyer. I don't know if she wants me to announce her name yet, but I'll confirm with her that, and I will announce her next time, because I did find a new dyer for Stitch Quest. And then we have Keely of Odd Girls Journal. I don't know if she goes by Odd Girls Journal or her name, but Keely of, I think it's Keely, of Odd Girls Journal over on Etsy. I'll link their shops below. So, that's all I've got for you today. 22 minutes. Who am I? I went a little short today. Okay. I hope y'all have a great day, great night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you next week with a new one. Bye.